So today we will talk about the Coulomb's law. Okay, what is the Coulomb's law? So the Coulomb's law basically defines that the force of attraction and repulsion between two charges is directly proportional to the product of charges and inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. So we will try to explain and understand this definition, what this definition says. So let's say I will take two charges here. So let's say I have a charge here, it is q1, and I have a charge here, it is q2. Okay, so I will now, this charge is, let's say it is q1, it is q2, and the distance between these two charges is r. It is my assumption the distance between these two charges is r, and let's say this charge is positive and this charge is negative. So what will happen, this positive charge will attract this negative charge towards itself by a force F. So if it will exert a force F, this charge will exert a force F and it will attract this negative charge towards itself. If there would have been a positive charge, so there would be a repulsion there. So we in this case we are taking the attraction, the force of attraction. So according to the Coulomb's law, the force of attraction is directly proportional to the product of charges. So we can write it as the force of attraction between two charges is directly proportional to the product of charges, and it is my equation number one, let's say. And the second part of this law says that this force is inversely proportional to what? To the square of distance between them. So let's say what we have assumed, the distance between these two charges is r. So the force is inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. And let's say it is my equation number 2. Okay. So what we will do, we will combine this equation number 1 and 2. So after combining, we will get this equation. The force is directly proportional to the to the product of charges and inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. What we have done, we have combined these two equations and we have get this third equation. It's my equation number 3. It is my equation number 3. And when I will remove this proportionality sign, I will get an equal to, and I will get a constant. So this constant will be k into q1 into q2 over r square. So it is my final equation, equation number 4. Okay, so what is this k? So this k is basically nothing but a Coulomb's constant. What? It is a Coulomb's constant, because we have removed this proportionality sign, we have get a constant. Okay, so this, the after experimentation, the scientists came to know that the k is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught. And what is this epsilon naught? It is the permittivity, it is the permittivity constant. So it is the permittivity constant. So it because it is a constant, so that's why it also has a constant value, and it is equal to 8.85 into 10 की power minus 12 Newton minus 1 meter minus 2 Coulomb square. So don't confuse with this unit. I will tell you how you drive this unit. You don't need to remember it, you can drive it very easily if you know about the formula. Okay, so when we put the value of this constant in epsilon naught, okay, we will, because pi is also constant, 4 is also constant, we will get the value of k. And what is the value of k? The value of k is 9 into 10 की power 9. As we see in the formula, the k and epsilon naught are inversely proportional. So what will, and the other things are also constant. Okay, so what will happen, the unit of k will be the inverse of the unit of the epsilon naught. The unit of the k will be Newton minus 1 inverse, it will be Newton, meter minus 2 inverse, it will be meter square, Coulomb square inverse will be Coulomb minus 2. So it is the value of the K and the value of the absolute note. Okay. So now moving forward, how we can derive this constant of the K. It is very easy, as we know about the formula K. The formula is equal to F is equal to Q1 into Q2 into R square into K. Okay. So what we will do, we will take this R square here. So the K will be equal to F into R square, and we will take this Q1 into Q2 here. It is in denominator, in numerator, and when it go the other side, it will come in the denominator. So Q1 into Q2. So by putting the value, the unit of the force is Newton, of this R square is meter, so it will be meter square, and of this Coulomb charge into Q1 into Q2, these two are charges, so Coulomb into Coulomb into Coulomb square, and will come in numerator, it will become Coulomb minus 2. So if we see the previous slide, we will come to know that it is the same unit. Okay. So in this way we can calculate the unit of the K, and after inversing it we can also get the unit of the permittivity constant. Okay. So here was the Coulomb's law. What is the Coulomb's law? How we can derive its formula? So thank you very